I always say that entrepreneurs are not risk takers. Why would anybody take a risk? An entrepreneur is totally confident of accomplishing what they set out to do. They see no risk.
Well, I'm from Milwaukee. I'm from this region, and I care deeply about its success. And it's been exciting to see its growth, but in my opinion, the best is yet to come. Our mission at BizTimes Media is to help facilitate commerce, is to help educate the business community.
Of the roughly 50,000 business establishments in southeastern Wisconsin, 97% of those have less than 100 employees. What we also have is a far greater share of Fortune 500 and larger companies. You put that combination together and it's a pretty powerful mix.
Owning and running a business and managing a business is a very noble venture. You're creating jobs, you're adding wealth literally to the community. You're making Milwaukee a better place to live, work, and play.
Where would you want to locate if you were someone with a good idea and a growing company? It's a great place to raise a family, to live, to work, and to retire, and that's the message I think that we have to get out.
We've got to identify ourselves. We have to create our own identity.
And southeastern Wisconsin has such a history of being a global trader way before it was in vogue, because we made things, we supplied things to people.
Milwaukee has one of the larger financial centers. It's arguably one of the primary locations of financial processors in the U.S.
Milwaukee has a reputation for being a pool of very hard-working people. It's absolutely true. Wisconsin, I think, excels in that particular regard.
Dad started the company with specific core values, and we live by those today. Some of which are a huge degree of integrity, honesty, good quality work.
For the products that we make, they require a higher talent base to manufacture those products. And so that's probably the fundamental biggest reason we're located here is really the workforce in the area.
This region has always been at the forefront of innovation, and it was as sort of the heart of the nation's manufacturing sector. A lot of very important innovations came from Milwaukee.
The nature of our company is to provide content, to provide insight, to provide best practices, and help the business person, the business owner, decision maker, CEO, equity owner of their company make better decisions. And if they're making better decisions, they're strengthening their organization. And because of that, they're able to compete in the global marketplace.
We're writing about stories where there is change happening. And when we find those stories, we love to tell them, and then we like to tell the story behind the story of what was driving that strategy that led to that change.
As the organization is transcended, the publication is transcended with the organization, tying all different media resources together, whether it be in print copy or in electronic means, and then connecting through the Biz Expo event.
I think the biggest challenge that any business owner or CEO has is what they don't know. And I see BizTimes as a great way to check your blind spot.
It's a snapshot for me of what's going on in this particular community.
There's something for all of us, and we all connect somewhere in the value chain of Milwaukee. And so having a single source of reliable information is something that I think you're well positioned to do, and I think you're doing a great job.
I read it regularly, and there are many times I'll take ideas and steal them directly from you and not give you any credit for it. And I think that BizTimes Milwaukee is reflective of what we are, and that's a region. And I think that's important. I think that's a plus. And I think recognizing Milwaukee is the heart of that region is going to be a winner for you, and it's going to be a winner for us.